I never called it a doxing server.
I was actually doxed like months ago by Kraut.
Just be aware that Kraut did not dox me.
Nobody doxed me. I didn't get fired. I quit.
A few weeks ago, I had a bunch of people who were friends with Kraut come on, and what ends up coming down, and this is with people who were for and against Kraut coming. Like the man who leaked everything out of Kraut's server came on the show, and he's like, "Yeah, that wasn't a doxing server."
No,
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, what the fuck? What fucking happened here? How can people claim that I am a doxer for several months, and then when people start realizing that there is no evidence for such, pretend as if they never accused me of such thing ever? And yes, by the way, that offer from Braving Ruin is real. Well, I have an idea of what happened. In fact, I believe to be in a great position to explain it. A little spurg lied by claiming I was running a doxing server and doxing alt-writers, and some people tried to profit from it, either for subscribers or to promote their ideological cause. That's the short summary. Well, you might say then, well, if they lied, why did you leave YouTube and make that apology? Well, the night I left YouTube, my family had been doxed. Addresses, phone numbers and everything, and the people who had doxed them actually made use of them. Jeff Holiday had received similar treatment, and a completely unrelated Holiday family had been doxed and subjected to this shit as well. Several others also had to endure this being done to them and their families. My address had been put out there, and starting with the 18th of December, the doxing of families started being done gradually to everyone in my Discord server. So allow me to be blunt here. I decided that me leaving would be the best, to hope that this shit would stop. Well, it didn't stop. That's the worst part about all of this lie which was started by Braving Ruin, that we were running a doxing gang, that we were doxing alt-writers, somehow gave a magical justification to the liars and their followers to do to us whatever they wanted, to do to the opponents of the alt-right however they wanted. And even worse, after I had left, this started being done to the families of people who were not even in my server. Over the last years, we have all seen how when criticizing social justice, some of the craziest amongst them will eagerly dox you and even try to get you fired. What, however, these recent experiences teach me is that if you criticize the alt-right, they will come for your family. After December, I spent 4 months shut off YouTube, disengaged, with other things being the priority, moving into a new home, working a job and other stuff. I didn't watch a single YouTube video from January to around April or March. Mainly, I played video games in my spare time and took up some exercise since I wanted to lose some weight. I found that putting weights into a backpack and running up a hill really does the trick. But enough of what I did. As time went by, people gradually started realizing that Braving Ruin's accusations and the alt-right's accusations at large that I was a doxer were not true. Braving Ruin realized that too and made tweets about how he never supposedly called me a doxer. He tried to weasel his way out of what he started by all means necessary, including making that disgusting offer to me. And then something better, the reason why I am making this and probably other future videos. Braving Ruin disappeared from Twitter and YouTube while spreading the rumor that I have through some sinister means driven him off the internet. That, however, is a lie. I know why he left YouTube and Twitter. Because one of his friends turned on him, came to me, and shared with me all private messages he ever had with him, giving me such amazing gems as Braving Ruin complaining just a few days before the drama that we are doing nothing wrong in our Discord server, and then he steers that direction towards, maybe we should just reinterpret things and, well, as I would put it, make shit up. But that's just one of the least disgusting things there, and I'll present the rest in a video. Anyway, this is why Braving Ruin ran away, because his friend had enough of his dirty shit and decided he needs to burn for what he did. The server I ran? Not a doxing server, a video research server. It wasn't even a secret. I specifically asked around for academics and got people in the fields of biology, chemistry, anthropology, and psychology.
So yeah, this is where we do a lot of MRI imaging to test to see if the vasculature within our mice that we've done embryonic recombination with have had the effects that we want them to have while they're still alive. And our giant MRI coil is quite impressive. That's where we put our mice in, and that's where we do our scans.
Ranging in degrees from PhD to master's degree to bachelor's degree to just students. What videos were we making in that server? Well, the last 4 on my channel were made in that server. I went to visit concentration camps to get documents and footage for a series debunking revisionists. And in the week the drama started, we were about to publish my first response video to Jean-François Garipi. Most annoying though to me, and that's more of a side note to most I believe who are heavily invested in drama, I wanted to make a 4-part series about the rise of Imperial Japan, the ideologies of imperialist Japan, Japan's role in World War II, and why I believe the alt-right have more in common with Imperial Japan than with European fascists. I really wanted to make that fucking video. I am furious that my work on this was disrupted by an Arab-American white nationalist who barely managed to get 3 fucking videos done in 8 months.
وفي كلمة سبحان الله الشيخ ابن باز باعث رسالة للشيخ أحمد شاكر أيام الاحتلال الإنجليزي.
We also wanted to troll Alternative Hypothesis and Jordan Peterson by feeding one of them pseudoscience and laughing if he presented it in a video, and trying to get Jordan Peterson on a live stream to debate this guy.
Hey, old bigots! This is about this Orlando shooter. He was just a bigot. He was confused because of postmodernism.
I'm very pleased that some of you recognize that I was already talking about postmodernism before Jordan Peterson.
To support the pseudological lies. Feminism. Same-sexuality. Homosexuality, I'm told.
Who are acknowledging the postmodern issue.
Whenever someone is not behaving homophile, he or she is qualified as sexist. Human rights. As if you're feeling like a toothbrush is a human right.
If you have questions about the server, I'm happy to answer them. In fact, I've been happy to answer them for 8 months, but none of the people who invested themselves into the narratives seem to ever bother to ask. Except for a few viewers who bothered looking at the so-called evidence and realized there was nothing there. But bottom line, I can't summarize all of this, in one video. So this is just a primer. I'm going to show you all I have gathered throughout the next few weeks on my channel. Or maybe not all. I don't know. I don't really know how long I can bear making videos about this horseshit. I will probably also mirror the videos by people who were also burned by this and decided to now come forward and address this.